You're listening to the best of Vancity.
The best of Vancity.
Best of Vancity. The best of Vancity.
Best of Vancity.
The best of Vancity. His podcast, it's called The Best
Of Vancity.
What's up, Vancouver? Welcome to the very first episode of the Best of Vancity podcast. I'm John from thebestofvancity.com. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Have you ever wanted to create a website but didn't want to go through all the coding and just didn't know how to start? Go ahead and check out Squarespace. They walk you through the entire process on how to create a website, post information, sell products or services online, and even start a podcast if you wanted to. So go ahead and check out squarespace.com. If you haven't already checked out thebestofvancity.com, I created the Best of Vancity just to kind of showcase Vancouver through local vlogs. So you can really get a feel of the city, get honest reviews, and more importantly, you get to feel the energy of the people and the excitement that the people have with the city through their vlogs. So go ahead and check out thebestofvancity.com. So you're probably wondering to yourself, why is this guy so obsessed with Vancouver and downtown? So let me give you a little bit of a rundown of how my passion for the city came to be. So I've lived in downtown Vancouver now for about 8 years, but prior to moving downtown, I lived in the Lougheed Mall area, which is a very nice area, but definitely not like downtown at all. So at this point in time, I just got out of a relationship, an engagement. It was kind of a little bit of a rough breakup. So that was pretty bad. And then I was actually, at that time, I was teaching evening classes in Surrey, which actually made it a little bit worse. But yeah, so what I would do is I would teach my evening classes, come back to my condo and kind of mope around and still try to recover from that past relationship. And it was rough. It was one of those situations where you're like, you come home at night, you're having a late dinner and you're eating your ramen noodles over the sink. It was one of those kind of situations. So it was pretty rough. I got to admit, it was pretty rough. And then around the same time, probably a month after the relationship ended, we had a condo here downtown that we had a family friend renting from us. So family friend decided to leave. So I needed to find a renter for the downtown condo. So I posted ads on Craigslist and all these type of things and started interviewing some potential tenants. And at the end of the day, I had all these applications and I was kind of reviewing all these applications and I was kind of playing back in my mind, the viewing process when I was showing them the suite and these guys were so excited, to check out the suite and potentially live there. And then all of a sudden a light bulb went off in my head. And I was like, you know what? I'm kind of, in this rough spot. I'm living in Lougheed. The only thing open is Walmart and Wings and I don't know. So there wasn't much to do in Lougheed. And I was like, hey, you know what? If I move downtown, maybe this is a game changer for me, right? Maybe I kind of need this. I need a change. Yeah, so I decided to, end up taking the spot myself. And, honestly, it was actually one of the best decisions I've ever made. And the city did just that. The energy of the city kind of just gave me that jump start that I needed based on the current situation I was in. So moving to the city helped me move forward and embrace change and kind of give me that kind of spark that I needed, kind of get me out of that funk. From all the local bars and restaurants and mom and pop shops. Through the 8 years I've lived downtown, I've really gotten familiar with a lot of the local vendors and these type of things. And, I see what the passion that they have for their shops. And that's one thing that I really want to kind of give back to the community, highlight the certain aspects of the city that I personally love, from the mom and pop shops, the local activities, all these type of things. It definitely helped me get over what I had to get over. So yeah, I love the city, and that's the reason why I created the Best of Vancity, and that's exactly why I am in love with the city. So I'm really looking forward to having this podcast kind of evolve to, interviews with local vendors, talk about local events, because Vancouver is always kind of a changing city. There's a lot of stores opening up, stores closing down, so it tends to morph, very frequently. So I feel that this podcast will kind of help keep people up to date and kind of, generate that kind of excitement for those who want to get out of the house and kind of have some fun, take the kids out downtown, check out some spots, come down for date nights. There's a whole lot of restaurants and different kinds of food that you can check out and activities you can take part in. So yeah, definitely come down and see what the city has to offer. So this is a pretty interesting time to be alive in this middle of this pandemic. It's affecting kind of the city and in everybody's lives in general. So this is kind of a crazy situation that we're caught in, and I think this is definitely a historical event. So at the end of this podcast, we'll be doing some promotions to kind of help raise awareness of some local businesses and hopefully get you guys to try their food and possibly become regular customers. Because right now they're kind of making all their money, based on takeout. They are easing restrictions right now, so there are seating available inside some stores, but it's very limited. So a lot of their money will be coming through takeout. So I'll go ahead and plug some of those promotions a little bit later on. But right now we're just gonna go ahead and discuss the current situation during this COVID-19. So it was a rough couple months. Everything was closed. Skip the dish was kind of my thing. There's a lot of skip the dish ordering. I did cook in house, but yeah, everything was closed. Shopping was non-existent. Well, it was on Amazon. So I think Amazon definitely got an increase of shoppers during this COVID-19. But yeah, everything's closed. They are easing restrictions now, which is good, but there's lineups for a lot of regular spots. So you're going to see lineups at like liquor stores, clothing stores that are open, only because they're limiting the amount of people that they're accepting inside the store at a certain point in time. So yeah, you'll see a lot of lineups going on. And there's a lot of businesses that are open by appointment only. For example, my tailor, Susan Shi, she does tailors and alterations here in downtown, and she is amazing. So I tend to book some days with her to drop off and pick up items. Yeah, so if you need a suit fitted, you need something hemmed, a wedding dress, she does all that. You can get contact with her at 778-318-5840. And once again, she is the best. Yeah, her pricing is great. She's extremely friendly, and she does amazing work. So definitely go and check her out if you need anything done downtown. In lieu of the beautiful weather that we're having these days, you're probably wondering, I want to be outdoors. What kind of patios are available, if any? So here downtown, there are some patios that actually are available. Once again, limited seating, but it's still great to sit on a patio and have a beer or have a cocktail. So downtown, what's open is Cavo, Speakeasy, Roxy Burger, those places, and also the Warehouse. Yes, the Warehouse, and also Pawn Shop. The Pawn Shop here on Granville Street, amazing tacos, amazing cocktails. Their patio is open as well. So with these patios, I'm seeing, about like possibly 6 people. 6 to, I think, maximum of 6 people I'm seeing on these patios. So it is definitely kind of limited, but it's still, if you can get a spot on those patios on a beautiful, beautiful day here in Vancity, say go for it. And when it comes to going outdoors, I am definitely seeing a lot more traffic around the seawall, English Bay, Stanley Park. So it looks like a lot of people are really starting to get out. The weather's great, and I think they're kind of really over this whole social distancing thing. So it looks like it is slipping a little bit, but everybody out there, stay safe, keep the social distancing, because we do want the restrictions to kind of to ease to the point where we can live normal lives. Like, I want to travel, I want to get out of here, I want to, I want these borders to open up. So if you don't do it for self, do it for me. Like, do social distancing, wear masks, do what you need to do so we can stop this whole quarantine, self-isolation thing and kind of get back to a normal life. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people at parks nowadays, and a lot of signs, and, going to like local stores, you're seeing arrows, and you have to kind of follow a path. So that I think they're really they're trying to control the situation, which, I think they're doing a great job. And if you have any updates for me, feel free to drop me a message. on the website. Just so, let me know comments or any suggestions. Feel free to drop me a line there, and I'll definitely read all the messages. But yeah, no, it's things are a little weird. Yeah, I miss going to my local spots, but a lot of them are still open for takeout. The Mexican on Granville Street, I definitely love their food. And I personally think they got the best Mexican food here in downtown. So, if you want Mexican, come down to the city and go to the restaurant called The Mexican. And the way, I found this place out was talking to some international students and from Mexico, and they're raving about this place. So if international students from Mexico are raving about Mexican food here in Vancouver, it's got to be good. So I went in there, tried their chimichangas and tacos, and got a michelada. Amazing. My contacts, the international students, were not wrong about this place. This place is amazing. So come down, check them out. They do takeout. I don't think they're on Skip the Dish, so I think you would have to contact them directly. They're amazing. No, definitely you got to check them out. And I do miss Hapa Izakaya. They also do takeout right now as well. And I think we need to support them so we can keep them going, because they are a staple here downtown, especially for the nightlife. Before you go out to the bars, go down to Hapa, get some sake bombs, tapas, some sushi. The music, the atmosphere is amazing. So we definitely need to support Hapa Izakaya. Order from them to be a takeout. And once restrictions start to ease, definitely check them out. But we need to have them around. It's an amazing restaurant run by amazing people, and we got to support them for sure. So on the website, I'll have a list of the top 5 best of Vancity restaurants to support here in Vancouver, and this list will change. So we're going to start out with 5 restaurants, and we're going to offer $40 best of Vancity credit to these certain places. So for you to take advantage of this promotion, you would need to drop me a message on the website, thebestofvancity.com, and refer to the list and let me know which restaurant you want to try. There'll be a weekly draw, so you'll be contacted via email if you did receive the credit, and we'll issue a credit in your name, and you'll have a week to redeem this credit. And you can give them a call, give them your address, tell them your name, and let them know what you want to order, and then have them deliver it to your place, or you can come by and pick it up from them directly. So go to the website and take advantage of this promotion and support our local businesses, as I feel that they are the heart. They are the core of the downtown area. And, I'd hate to see some of these restaurants shut down. There is a place on Yaletown that I was kind of upset about that they ended up shutting down. It's a ramen joint. They were here for 11 years, and due to this whole COVID thing, I think they couldn't deal with it, so I ended up shutting it down. So let's do our best. Let's do our part to really order local, support our small local businesses, because they are the heart of the city. If you have any suggestions, any comments, feel free to leave a comment on the website. Just go click to submit a vlog. There's a messaging system there. Go ahead and shoot me a message, and stay safe, Vancouver. I'll catch you on the next episode.
You're listening to the best of Vancity.
The best of Vancity.
Best of Vancity. The best of Vancity.
Best of Vancity.
The best of Vancity. His podcast, it's called The Best
Of Vancity.